Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Dark Sky, and today we are playing Main Sequence, which is a space game / factory type game that you get to fight other NPCs and ships, plus strengthen up your ship at the same time as you're creating a factory to automate different resources and all that. It's a super fun game. You'd want to check it out. It's in the description down below. They're currently doing a play test, so you definitely want to go and have a peek at that and see what it's all about. But let's get into this. Let's get started. All right, so here we are. We currently use our WASD keys to be able to get around, use our mouse to spin around to see what's our area is, what's around us. And currently we need to interact with different machines and consoles on the ship using the F key. So it wants us to go and jump into our chair here, and we're going to go and check out the ship and all the asteroids that are up here. Now, we don't currently have a place to do all of our factory work. That's going to come later. So we need to scan the resources. So we're going to hold down the V, and we can scan for like silica, titanium, nickel, or water. Let me stop spinning there for a second. All right, so we need to go and we need to look for some titanium. So let's go to titanium here, and we're going to see these little arrows are going to be popping up on the screen. There's one right there. So let's head to this location, and we're going to be shooting this with the left mouse button. Use the right to pick up the stuff. And so we got to get some resources here. Let's see here. Let's do this again. Do some more titanium. And I'm not. Oh, there we go. There. Oh, look at that. Oh, all kinds of it sitting over here, just waiting for us. So we'll come down here. We'll pick these up. I love how you use a tractor beam to tractor the stuff in. So you shoot it, and then you can use your right mouse button to tractor it all in and everything. So that is pretty sweet. I like that. It's a neat idea. So next, what we need to do is to find ourselves some nickel. So let's hold down the V here. We're going to do nickel, and we'll do a scan of the area. Let's see here. We got an arrow over here. It disappeared before I had a chance to see it. Let's do that again. There we go. Oh, there we go. We got nickel up here. And it looks like we got some more, what's that? That's more titanium there. I don't think we can have too much titanium, to be honest. So pick up all this titanium we can. But we're going to need, looks like some water ice. So let's look to see where we can find some water ice. It says it's over here. There's only 48 ore of it. So we're going to pick up that 48 ore, and then we're going to have to go and look for some more because we need 50 for it to, for the quest. All right, and then let's see if we can find some more. Let's see. I'm not seeing. Oh, there's an arrow up there. Really have to kind of keep it your eyes peeled for that little arrow. It's hard to see sometimes. There's the arrow. All right. Like another 48 there for us to pick up, and it looks like we have some other resources. Looks like some nickel or something right there. So that's pretty nice. We can pick up all those at once. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so next what we need to do is to craft some titanium plates. So we're going to hit H to get out of our little space chair here. We want to make sure we're not moving. So you would see down there on the lower left hand area is says 0 meters per second, so we're not moving right now. So we're going to stand up, hit H, and then we're going to go back here. Now this is we got a bunch of different areas here, but this happens to be our little workbench area here. So in our workbench, we need to make 25 titanium plates. Now if I hold down the control button and I click on the titanium plates, I can make 5 at a time. So we're going to make 25. And then once we make the 25, then we'll do the whole plates and all that. Now these kind of work separately. I mean, we can, so we can load these up. Let me see. While that is actually doing that, I'm going to go back here to this. This is a reactor for our ship. And we have auto insert. I'm going to turn off that auto insert. And then I'm going to come back here. And I'm going to key up a bunch of these guys here and get these going. These are hydrogen fuel. We're going to be needing these anyways for our for when we do our factory work, kind of get those going. And then let's get some of these keyed up as well. Now you can see we got 4 here. We'll just wait for one more. Should be getting the 5. There we go. So now we can get the 5 going, and then so that is for us to create the lightweight frames. We have to create 5 of those, and I just need to get 5 of the whole plates right here. So we just have to wait for some more of this this titanium plates to be made. While that's going on there, I think what we can do is we can jump in here. We can go do some more looking around and gather more resources. You can't have too much resources. Cannot. You just, you know, we need all the resources we can get. So we're going to just go around here. We'll pick up some more resources. Here we go. Let's get this one. Now, if we hit M here, we can see that here's where our ship is. And if we kind of scroll in, these little red marks, these are like little enemy guys, the little NPC guys here that want to, you know, they want to hurt our feelings. So we don't want to get too close to them right at the beginning. But you can see these little gold ones here. These are different resources stuff. We got a bunch of titanium. Looks like we got a bunch right next to us. So we can come out of that, and it seems like it should have been like right over in this somewhere. Oh, here we go. No, that can't be it. That looks like it's way too far away. Let me do a scan here for some titanium. I know it should be close to us. Yes, there it is. All right. I knew it was close. All right, let's see how our crafting is doing. Run back here, have a peek at this. All right, so we got our 5 hull plates. So let's do those. And then we got the 10 lightweight frames. We've got 21 of those hydrogen things. That's pretty sweet. And then we got some nickel plates and all that. So, and what was it? We wanted the lightweights. We got those. We got the 25 titanium, which is what we've been needing to make all these. And then what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into our pilot chair here. And I think, let's see, that looks pretty good right there. Nice big old planet in the area. Now we're going to hit the Q button. In the Q, we're going to have stations. We could have machines here, but we want to go to stations. Yes, start this starter right here. And we're going to set this up like right here. That looks like a pretty decent spot. Get close enough, and then we're going to dock up to our little factory here. All right, so now that we have that, check this out. I mean, this is nice. This is really neat. So we have all these like these little grids and everything. This is like where we're going to be planting all of our different machines and getting those all like up and running and everything like that. What we can do is we can go in here into configure dock, and then we can put belts on these 2 over here to unload. and we can just choose like what kind of resources we want to put into these, and then they just come out. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. And then once we get those two, they're going to offload into our different machines, and yeah, and we got everything going. Now this over here, this allows us to build onto our base. We can go up here to basic, and we can build up a whole nother thing. If we have the resources, we can build this, or we could go down to the function blocks down here. We could do another dock. That would be pretty nice to do something like that. Let's see, we could switch it around like that, so we have a dock right here. Or we could put the dock like even on this side. Like that right there. Then that way we'd have another set of belts that we could bring in through this way. I think it'd be better if we had it coming in from the other direction, though, to be honest. So pretty neat. We'll be able to get more into this as we go, but for right now, it's pretty neat how we can build this. We can move these around if we don't like them where they're having to be sitting. All right, so what we're going to start here is what we need to do is to make we got to build a reactor, we got to build a refiner, and we need to build a science lab. Now, the reason we need the science lab is we go into the research area. If we go hit T to get into our research area, you can see it here. We have a bunch of resources, or a bunch of different things for us to research. The ones that are in green are the ones we've already done, and they pretty much came with the game. So, you know, I didn't get to choose them. They just chose themselves. So there's a bunch of different stuff here. We can do a shipyard. We can do decoration blocks, mining lasers, plasma lances. We have ship armor. We can even do mining drones and all that stuff. So we got a lot of stuff. I think what we're going to imagine the first one is logistics. I hope it's logistics, because this one is belts. So I'm going to guess that's going to be the next one. Now let's get the build a reactor. For us to build a reactor, we're going to hit Q, and in Q we can hover over reactor. Down here it's going to tell us what we need to get. So I need some titanium plates and some magnetic coils. Oh, and I need 10 of those, 10 of each on those. So I have, so you got nickel. Oh, these are all nickel. Let's just stack those all together. And then I'm going to need some titanium plates. So let's get some of those going. And then I'm going to need some magnetic coils. So we'll get some of those. Okay, it looks like we have enough of those. Let's see if we can't get out of there. And we're going to run over here. We're going to put down this reactor. Now, this reactor is huge. I mean, look at it. It's ginormous. So we're going to have to try to figure out a nice place to stick this. I'm going to stick this like right in this corner, I think. I think that's probably a good spot to put that. And then I was thinking, if we get belts, we'll put the belts out here and stick that into there, and then we can just run ice into that. Or what I might do is, I don't know, maybe I'll put it on this side here. Actually, that might be a better idea. So if I click X, I can pick this one up. And then I just go into Q again, put the reactor. Let's put the reactor like on this side instead. All right, and so the next one I want to do is we're going to need to get a refinery so we can refine some of these materials and everything that we are currently making. I'm thinking like let's put it right about there. Yeah, about right there. That looks like a pretty decent spot. And then we're going to need to make a lab. So the next one is we just need, looks like 5 titanium plates to make our lab. So I'm going to have this go into there. And then I'm thinking I want to put this machine, this lab, I want to maybe let's put this lab over here in a corner. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to set up an assembler. So I'm going to need 5 light frames and 1 magnetic coil. So let's see, light frames is going to take some titanium. So let's make some more titanium. And then I'm going to need 1 of the magnetic coils. All right, cool. So we got the 5 magnetic coils. We got a few of the, we got the magnetic coils, and we got 5 of the lightweight frames. So let's go take this over, and we'll set down our assembler over here and get that going. So I want to hit Q, and we will put this this bad boy down here. I was thinking, like, let's put him right about there. That looks pretty decent. Oh, comes in really close on this one here. Let's pick this one up and let's put him down just a little ways away. Yeah, that's probably right about there. All right, that looks great. So now what I want to do is I want to get some of these resources here, and let me see here. So we're going to need to get these the hydrogen fuel cells so we can fuel up everything. And then I want to get some of this this titanium ore, and we should be able to put this in this machine here. We just put the hydrogen fuel cells. We're going to put those in there. Now everything should be nice and powered. What I want to do on this one here is I want to set the crafting to titanium plates. And then we're going to put that into there. And then hopefully what it'll do is we'll take it into here and it'll make hull plates. Now, if we look at the lab here for our research, 1 hull plate gets us 1 point of science. So if so we're going to just constantly kind of work and getting the hull plates over here. And then we should be able to get that. Select a mission, a new mission. So we want to do automation. And then it's telling us to pick up logistics, which is currently what I'm working on. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take these plates out of here. We're going to put these plates in here. Now that's going to create some whole plates for us. So we'll just work on getting those cyclist stuff through so we can get all of the all these plates made up. And then we want to put those into there. There we go. So now it's starting to work on that. We already gotten up, what, 5% there in logistics. So we're doing pretty decent. All right, awesome. Now, next thing we need to do is need to go in here. We're going to start mining drones. Let's get those mining drones queued up. And let's see here. We're going to need to get these out of here and put these into here so that we can start pumping out some more hull pieces. So we're going to need to go into this machine over here because we're going to need to make the drones once the drones come available. So let's see if we can't get this machine going. We're going to need 10 hull plates to make this piece right here. So let's go get some hull plates. We should have some already made here. Just need a few more. Let me go over here and grab some more of this titanium. So we got more titanium there and titanium. Boy, I tell you, we collected all kinds of titanium out there, so we are definitely good. Now in this machine here, we have to put this like the items in here and for when we are in this little round machine here for the designer for the base. So this everything goes that's in here is for this. It's not for the out there, you know, for all those machines and stuff. So now we should be able to put down another one of these and we'll apply the changes. And then the next thing I want to do is maybe even put like a third one out here. And then I can put a another one of these little, what do they call them? The docks. We can put another dock right there. And then that'll allow us to have even more belts coming in and everything. But right now we're going to just leave that what we got. So that expanded this area a little bit. Now we got this nice big open area right here for us to be able to work with. Get some more stuff going. Now what I want to do is I want to get some of these belts going. We need some titanium plates. We're going to need some nickel plates. Should have some titanium plates in here. And then we just need to get some nickel plates. There's 2 there, but I think I'm going to need a few more. Let's pick up a few more of those. All right, keep this this lab field here, and we'll keep pushing stuff in and trying to knock out these mining drones. Now, the mining drones, I think what they're going to do is they're going to be able to go out and gather all the stuff, like all the little asteroids, instead of us going out and having to do it. So that'll make it nicer because then we can really automate stuff and keep things moving and grooving. So let me see here. We got 10 of those. And okay, good. So I can make these belts. I just need to attach this. What I want to do is let's go from here, and we'll go right this direction there. There we go. So I just need a little bit more. Let's see what we got. Just need more titanium plates. This thing is making titanium plates, so we just happen to be in luck. Let's grab those. And then we're going to put some more belts down here. There we go. And now I can go to this machine here, and we're going to click right here, and we want the titanium ore to go down there. So now titanium ore automatically is coming out of our ship's inventory, and it's going right into this machine. And then the next thing we want to do is, do we want this to go into here? So let's do that. Now we have the titanium plates are going right into this machine here. And then what I want to do is, let's do this here. We'll just have that go right into there and start getting our research going. All right. So what I want to do here is I guess what I want to do is make an assembler. Assembler work. Let me see. Let's look at here. See what the assembler can make. No, assembler can't make that. What? Oh, we need to make the refiner. Okay. So let's make, see here, we got a refiner here. Let's put that up like right here. And then I'm going to take these belts here. I'm going to come out here. I'm just going to bring that straight across. And in the refiner, I'm going to have it make the hydrogen cells. And then on this here, I will turn this on to ice. And now the ice should be pumping out of there. It's going to go into this machine here. We can pick up some of this ice here. Take that, put that in the machine for the time being until everything gets caught up. There we go. So now we have the cells are automatically going in there. They're feeding this thing. So let's run out, see if we can find some more ice. Looks like we're doing pretty good. All we got left is just this nickel. And we'll run out here with the ship, and we're going to go pick up some more ice. So we want to hit F to undock. Let's see, what kind of ice? Oh, here we go. Here's some ice right here. Let's pick this up. Let's see, that's nickel. And then I want to look for more ice here. Oh, there we go. That's the arrow. What is that? That must be huge. It seems like it's a long ways away from us. We can use our space to do a little boost to get closer to this thing. So this thing has 72,000 in silica. Wow, that's a lot of silica. Yeah, it should be enough silica right there, I think. Now, one of the things that we can do is if we look at our map, we can kind of scroll the map around a little bit here. Oh, yeah, look at that, 72,000. Now, you see there's our base right here. If we right-click on, or click on our base and then right-click on it, we have a HUD now, a station on it. So we can click on it and you can see it's highlighted. If we click on it again, it off-clicks it. But if we keep it clicked on, then that way we can always be able to find where our base is. So now when we are here, there we are, we can see our base is at 1.4 kilometers away. So we are able to kind of keep track of where our base is. Now, even while you're in the base, you're going to be seeing the little HUD display, unless you go and turn it off. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind when you're playing, you know, that the HUD display is still active even when you're walking around inside your station. But yeah, so we got this here. Let's get this one here. What is this? It looks like nickel right here. Should have quite a bit. Let's run into our station. Well, not run into it, but let's stop at our station here. Ooh, that was close. That was so close. I almost did run into the station. Now you can see the HUD display is right there. If we click the map, we can go up here. We can off click it. And now it's not in the middle of our display here, so we can see what's going on. So what do we have going on here? This thing is not powered, so that means that this isn't powered. Let's pick up a little bit of this ice that's flowing through here. Just enough to kind of get this thing moving. There we go. Now it's going to stop there and wait until the ice is all used up. Once the ice is used up, then those things will push through like that. And there we go. Now we are fueling our base and getting our base going. Now this thing here is like doing kind of a stop and go right now. I think what I'd like to do is let's see here. I want to put in maybe let's put in one of these little containers here. So if I took out this here and that, and then let's see, we're going to put in the container here. Let's put that container right there. Now it can fill this up without it getting stopped, you know, back here. Even if it gets stopped here, this thing is still filling up, and it's like a buffer for us to be able to kind of push stuff through slowly. So now we got that going on there. We got this. Everything seems to be really just moving right along. And we're at about 75% right now. We have a bunch of hull plates here. We could take a bunch of these hull plates, I guess. And if we wanted to, we could even expand our base even a little bit more. So we'll take those. Let's put that in there. And then we can come out here. Let's expand our base out one more time. There we go. Apply the changes. Hit exit. There we go. I'm going to take these last ones out of here, put those back in the research so they can keep continuing our research moving. Keep moving forward. But now you can see we have all this room here to really work with. I'm thinking what I'd like to do is maybe put the drone station out here. And then I would also like to put like another one of these, one of the ship docks. I like to put another ship dock over there. So if we had like the ship dock and we put this over here, like that, so the ship's, boom, practically, you know, right, snug together there. I think that'll work out pretty good. But let's see, what's it take to make this thing? Oh, it only takes 5 whole plate to make it. Oh, that's not bad. All right, so we ended up getting mining drones done. So we need to build the mining drones. I think what the next one I'd like to do is see if we can start working on the silica refining. That's going to unlock that, and that'll allow us to get the container module, which would be pretty nice because we need basic circuits. And for basic circuits, we got this. And it requires us to unlock silica refining, which would be that up there. So that would be pretty nice to unlock that. And then we also do have the ship armor. That might be kind of nice to get that all set up. We also have station elevators and some large station modules. And then I don't know if it doesn't look like it goes any further. Can't really go any further there. So we can only go up to this point. But I mean, this is within the play test. A super fun game. Definitely want to check this out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, to help me out. So it doesn't look like looks like I'm out of titanium and ice. I thought I just got like a bunch of that. Oh, I did get a bunch of silica, and I got a bunch of nickel. Okay. Now, the thing that we can do now is we can make this mining drone thing here, which requires us to have 10 whole plates, 10 lightweight frames, and 10 magnetic coils. All right, but that's looking pretty good. I hope to see you on our next episode. I think that's going to do it for me today. It's been super fun. We got a lot done. We got up to the drones, and we really expanded out the base here. So we got a nice big base here to expand on, and just to really check out the whole asteroid belt and to figure out where things are and all they located. I mean, right there is the silica. It's really close by, right next to the base. So that's going to be super sweet. I want to thank everyone for coming out and joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope to see you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.